Welcome back to my kitchen. Yes, today we're baking again, and it will be another adventure. You guys, this is my tribute, if you will, to Valentine's Day. I hope you all enjoyed the cake on yesterday. I apologize because the video was longer than I normally make my videos, but I had to fix the mess that I made with that glaze. So in that process, I needed to show you guys what I was doing. I like to show you guys the real. So again, I know the video was long. I know it was, but I try not to make them that long. But like I say, certain stuff I couldn't leave out. Okay, so today, what I'm going to do before I forget, even with the glaze that I'm going to add on this cake, it's going to kind of be a little spin-off of what I did yesterday, trying to figure out how to cover up the mess that I made on that cake when I had to take that glaze off. I kind of like that marble effect. So, but today I'm going to be intentional about it. Now, yesterday I was just trying to figure it out. But today I'm going to be intentional about it and see how it turns out. Now, in me wanting to do this cake, this is a black velvet cream cheese cake. And in me wanting to do that, I really didn't see any black velvet cakes out there like I was looking for. And black velvet being really in color only. Now, I know I've done like red velvet, traditional red velvet, a red velvet with the fudge brownie or something like that. I've done a green velvet, and they're all different recipes because I like to experiment. One of them had vinegar, the other one didn't have vinegar. You know, and when you talk about that authentic red velvet cake, you're going to see that buttermilk and that vinegar. I'm not using vinegar. I don't use baking soda. I use baking powder in my cakes because I use cake flour. So once you put that vinegar is acidic. It's acidic. And then when you mix it with the baking soda, it starts a chemical reaction. Okay, but I'm not using baking soda. So I wanted to do this black velvet cake because I think, for one, black is classic. Black can be romantic. Black can be sexy. So that all plays into Valentine's, okay? So I wanted to do a black velvet pound cake, cream cheese, okay? So I'm going to be using my 3 cups of Swans down cake flour. To that, I've added ½ teaspoon of baking powder. Now that's what's in here, the 3 cups of cake flour, ½ teaspoon of baking powder, and I sifted it one more time. Swans down comes pre-sifted in the box, but once I add the baking powder, I like to sift it one more time. And then we have our 3 cups of sugar. I have my 5 eggs, large eggs that are room temperature, and I've already cracked these. And then we have our 3 sticks of unsalted softened butter. And then I'm going to use 8 ounces of cream cheese. All of this cream cheese will be in the cake. And then I have to separate my batter. So I'm going to pull out maybe about 2 cups. And then I'm going to add maybe about 1.5 ounces or 2 more ounces of the cream cheese to the white part of the batter that I pull out. Okay. I'm going to use, this is about 1/4 cup of Hershey's unsweetened cocoa. And then we have 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to use some super black soft gel paste. And then in the color, the glaze, I'm going to use some black and some red. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. And I'm going to use my clear vanilla, my clear Watkins vanilla, because I want to maintain as much as possible that white batter, because I want that white to really pop against that black. And if I add my other vanilla, it kind of tints the batter and it'll make it a little beige. So those are the kinds of things you have to think about and really be intentional when you're doing certain things. So I don't want the vanilla to change my color, okay? After I get the cake mixed up, then I'm gonna pull out the white and mix that with a little bit of the cream cheese, and then the batter that I leave in the bowl, that's when I'm gonna add my chocolate, and I'm gonna add my food color and just mix that by hand. All right? Okay, you guys, this is going to be interesting. As usual. All right, let's start getting this cake mixed up. I'm getting ready to preheat my oven to 325 degrees. So once I get through mixing it up, mixing the cake batter up, it will be ready. I have thoroughly washed my hands. Don't be in the kitchen with nasty hands, because that's just nasty. I'm going to start by adding my cream cheese to this bowl, because you all know there's a strong possibility that I will forget if I don't do it now. So we're adding cream cheese. Get all of that out of there. Our 3 sticks of unsalted butter. I'm adding my 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm adding my vanilla. And this allows the extract or the flavor to be mixed and incorporated through the entire process of mixing up this cake, and not just at the end when I'm adding the flour. Okay? All right, so I'm going to cream this or mix this butter and cream cheese for about 3 minutes by itself, and then I will start slowly adding the sugar to cream the cream cheese, the butter, and the sugar. And I will do that for at least 7 minutes. So this process may take about 12 minutes to do. You don't want to rush this process. It's very important that the butter and the sugar and cream cheese is properly creamed, okay? It makes a difference in the turnout of your cake. All right, you don't want your cake to be heavy. You don't want it to fall. So make sure you don't rush this process. I actually set a timer and then just walk away and do something else. And once that timer, goes off, now you will have to scrape down your bowl during the process, or at least I do. I don't have a scraper. And you will notice that the butter, sugar, cream cheese, some of it will collect on the side of the bowl. So you need to stop the mixer, scrape your bowl down, and then turn it back on. So I'll do that at least twice. Once this is creamed, then I'm going to stop and come back so you can look at the texture change and see exactly what I mean when I say light and fluffy. This is light and fluffy. Okay? So now it's time to start adding our eggs. And I'm going to do that one at a time. And then with my eggs, you just mix long enough, just a few seconds, until that yellow disappears. And sometimes it's not totally disappeared when I add the next egg. But you don't want to overmix during this process. So once we add the eggs one at a time, then I'm going to start slowly adding my flour. I don't have any liquid to alternate with today because normally you start with dry and you end with dry. And in that process you will alternate the dry with the milk, or whatever liquid you're adding. Don't have that today, so we're just going to slowly add this flour, okay? And then once we get the flour added, eggs added, the flour added, then we will separate the batter so we can do the next process, okay? So now once again, I'm going to scrape down the edge of my bowl to make sure that flour that was slung up there is into my batter, okay? Alright, so now I have about, this is like the 2 ounces, it's about 2 ounces, ounce and a half of that cream cheese. Trying to make sure I have it pretty soft. It was room temperature. And if I didn't mention it, the cream cheese that I added in the entire cake batter was room temperature too. Okay? So now I'm going to add about, let's see, this is going to be about 2 cups of the batter. Okay, and we're going to mix it up with that cream cheese. All right. So this part of the cream cheese batter will be a little more cream cheesier, you know, than the other part because I've added more cream cheese. Okay. All right. So that's that. Now, the rest of my batter, y'all, I want it black. I wanted a black, velvety, like blackety, black, velvety. So we're putting all of this in here. Let's see, let me use a different silicone spatula. Use this one, okay? So this is 0.75 ounces. And once I get all of the gel out, I'm also going to probably add a little water to it to get the rest of the gel color out. I can actually fill it up a couple of times, because you know when you buy that food coloring out of the store, I think it's 3 ounces, and it's just really watery. Okay, so all that is in there. Let me quit slinging it before I sling some of this gel on me. So now we're just going to mix this up. And if by chance it doesn't get black as I wanted, I have another bottle of that food coloring, because I don't want it gray, I want it black. Okay, and I've added some water to this, so let's pour it in. And it is not black enough, so I'm adding some more from another bottle. Let's see, I'm not sure if I'm going to need this whole bottle or not. Oh, and to this, I almost forgot. I forgot to add my chocolate, okay? I have thoroughly sprayed my cake pan with Baker's Joy. And we are pouring. And I want to be careful as I smooth this out, because I do not want to mix the two batters and start seeing gray, okay? Now I will do a little bit of a swirl, but you know, if you mix it too much, it'll start looking gray, and that's not what we want. So now we're gonna just do a swirl. And we're hitting it under the bottom to release the air bubbles. Shake, shake, shake to get it level. And now we're going in 325 degrees. I bake on the middle rack. What I do is take my rack and I move it to the middle of the oven, so I bake my cakes in the middle of the oven. We're going to set the timer for an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, and I'll probably check it right before then. So why y'all ain't say, Miss Donna, that batter is black. You might not want to eat that. Alright, you guys, we have baked about an hour and 15 minutes. And I went and brushed my teeth with my whitening toothpaste and some baking soda. Okay, look, So we're gonna cool. We're gonna cool for about 10 before we flip. And meanwhile, while the cake is cooling, we're gonna go on and make our glaze. I'm gonna do a cream cheese glaze. I have about 2 ounces of cream cheese left, so we're gonna go on and use all of that. Get all of this cream cheesy goodness out of here. You all, I never use a mixer. I always do it by hand. And when I do cream cheese, once I add it, I try to kind of get it smushed up a little bit before I add the powdered sugar, okay? I need more powdered sugar. And I used all my powdered sugar trying to fix that mess. I did with that mild high Valentine's edition pound cake. So I need to go get more powdered sugar. Okay. So next I'm going to add a little bit of cream bouquet. Cream bouquet. Guys, I call that it's bakery in a bottle. That's what it tastes like. I love it, okay? And then we're going to add a little bit more of my vanilla. When you add the milk, you guys, add it slowly because once you get it in, you can't get it out, all right? So I like although I'm a glaze girl, I like thick glaze anyway. I like to start off adding just a little bit of milk, because I like for it to be thick when I first start mixing it, because it makes it easier to get it smooth. And like I say, you don't want to add too much milk, because once you get the milk in there, you can't get it out. And you'll have to add more powdered sugar to compensate for you adding too much liquid, okay? All right? And you guys, just that quick, we have glaze. It's a little thick now. I can thin it out. And I will before I ice in the cake, but that's it. I mean, before I glaze the cake. That's it, y'all. All right? And I'm going to I want to do my food coloring, so I'll separate this when I get ready to use it, add some coloring, and then we'll glaze the cake. But y'all, that's how quick and easy it is to fix glaze. All right, we are flipping. That's black. That's blackity black black. I love it. I didn't want it to look chocolate. I wanted it black. Black velvet. Oh, I forgot to pull out my other. Ooh. Little rag. Okay. Ooh, y'all, that's black. Look at this. Look at this side of my mitt, y'all. That's black. Look at cake. That's black, y'all. Yes, sir. All right. So now we cool. Ooh, that is pretty. That's a black velvet right there. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm in no hurry to glaze. So we're just going to hang out right here and cool till I feel like, okay, we glazing. All right. All right, we have been cooling for about an hour. I did pull out some of the glaze because I want to do a little bit of some black and a little bit of some red, okay? But, and I pulled it out because I didn't want to forget to do it and start adding color. But I do know I want, like, the base of the cake to be you know, this, the white icing, or the white glaze, okay? So it's still just a tad bit warm. And I'm just gonna start with my my white glaze. Black velvet cream cheese pound cake with a cream cheese glaze. Wasn't necessarily the look I was going for. My hearts didn't work out, so I thought, you know what, I better leave well enough alone because I don't have any more powdered sugar to fix another mess. You what?
That was a cool cake right there.
It is.
Hey, everybody.
Valentine's still coming.
Valentine's. Would you look at that? What kind is this? Devil food?
I don't be fixing nothing just the devil.
Okay, angel's food.
No.
Spirit food cake. Hey. Let me see what you got. Let me taste it. Is peppermint in it?
No, babe.
No peppermint? There's no peppermint in it.
You just saying it because you see red and white.
Yeah, that's peppermint. Would you look at that there? Must piece. Don, I'm watching my. I'm changing my wings. Come here, a smaller piece.
Okay.
It needs to be smaller. Oh! Wow!
Leave it alone, sir.
How you do that?
Sir?
Ma'am? It look like, let me see what it look like on the inside. Wow. It look like a butterfly.
A butterfly?
Yeah, it does. See, look. Doesn't it look like a butterfly? Oh, yours look like a flower. Guys, what does this look? Did this look like a butterfly? Look at yours.
Oh, okay.
See that? And now look at yours. See, that's beautiful. Butterfly. Yours look like a chicken feet. You mean?
Not chicken feet. Let me raise us up. Not chicken feet, babe.
Yeah. That makes different designs as you cut it. That is crazy.
That's cream cheese. So this is a black velvet cream cheese.
There you go again. You're not acting right.
Pound cake.
You're not acting right.
Cause I said black can be classic, romantic, sexy. Valentine is coming.
Miss,
look.
You're not acting right, miss.
I'm trying to make sure y'all can see the cream cheese in it. I was trying not to swirl it too much.
Wow, it's moist.
Anybody else have a house phone? Surely we're not the only ones. But yeah, that's pretty. Is it moist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I really wanted that black to stand out, so I didn't want to, I was trying not to swirl it too much.
You can taste the cream cheese.
Hey, everybody.
This is good.
Hey, move over to the right, because when I put the words up, I don't want to be, you know, interfering with your face. Hey.
That's good.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Toot we sharing? Huh? Yeah. Toot, you can't be doing this.
This is good.
Is it?
Guys, part of the fun.
I want your corn.
Why do you want my corn?
Oh, let me let you guys see it really, really close.
Look at her chicken
so you
feet,
can
guys.
see how black.
Hold it up.
Oh.
Don't let it fall off. Put
velvety it is.
Show yours in the middle. Stand it up more.
Be quiet. No chicken feet.
That's a chicken feet because you got sharp claws like a chicken.
Toot, you want all of this? Look.
This is good. This really is good.
Well, all right, you guys. That's another one for the books.
But seriously, guys, look at all the designs in it as you cut each piece a different design.
I'm going to do something like this maybe like for Easter. I want to play with a whole lot of colors. Well, thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate your support. We hope that you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Even if you're not married or don't have a significant other, honey, you have to love yourself first.
Who is your boo?
Your boo, your boo, your boo, your boo. You can be your own boo. But we really hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And let me tell you guys, thank y'all so much. There was a new subscriber. I think his name was Bruce. But I noticed how some of you started commenting and welcoming him to our family.
Welcome to our family, Bruce.
That's so sweet. When you guys see new subscribers, please take the time to welcome them. If I see it, you know, if I've not gotten too far behind on my comments, I always welcome them to our YouTube family. So if you guys see new members or new family members, please welcome them. I just thought that was so sweet. And sometimes when you guys, sometimes people ask questions, and when you know the answer to it, go on and answer it. I really appreciate it. Y'all, we just look out for each other, and I appreciate how you all look out for me, look out for us. You guys are the absolute best. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Pillsbury Doughboy. Turn on that notification bell, and when you hit that bell, it shakes, and that's that shake something. Shake something, shake something, shake something. We already look forward to you. Why are you looking at me like that?
I love you.
I love you too. You be my Valentine.
Yeah, I'm your Valentine.
We already look forward to you joining us again.
Next time.
Next time.
Hit the nosy.
Bye.
See, I saved that piece for you. You always eat that corner of the piece.
No.
Thank you.
And you're gonna trick me. See there? You didn't even mean that.